next question would be that so I was reading a bit about that green revolution thing. So people said that because we our population is growing so much around the world, not just in our country, and in order to feed this big population, we needed more and more food, and that's why we started using the chemical fertilizers, because chemical fertilizers can just multiply the crop, so the yield is so much. So if tomorrow, let's say, we ditch the chemical fertilizers and start using these organic fertilizers that you're talking about, so we'll be able to feed the entire population of this planet with this organic.
Yes, only thing is you will have to breed varieties which utilize the bacteria better than the chemical fertilizers. So, as I said, the varieties that you have today, they have been bred to do well with chemical fertilizers. But we need varieties which will do without chemical fertilizers, but which we can feed with bacteria. Even today's varieties, we have shown by feeding them with extra bacteria, you can get higher yield. But we cannot match the yield that they get with fertilizers.
Yeah, so basically we are going the other way around.
Yes, we have to change the strategies because of the exigencies, because this is today for making ammonia, you are using fossil fuels because that much energy is just not available. Solar energy is too diffused. So you need concentrated energy, and that is available only in the case of fossil fuels. But if you grew, say, there is a group of bacteria which are called blue-green algae. Because they are green, people thought they are algae, but they are actually bacteria. And these are the bacteria which they got converted into the chloroplasts. They started living in the leaves and transformed themselves into chloroplasts. And that is why I told you right at the beginning that by using streptomycin on a germinating seed, you can kill the chloroplasts and you can produce albino plants. That is the reason that the chloroplasts are actually bacteria. So we have found in preliminary trials that you can extract these bacteria from the leaves and use those also as fertilizers. That is also possible. In fact, there is one company in Baroda, that is actually selling leaf proteins as fertilizers.
So it will be very economical for our country's farmers as well, right? Considering their economical situation, instead of using chemical fertilizers, using this organic fertilizer can help them economically, right?
Yes, what had happened until now, until very recently, for instance, is that we needed food. Now we are surplus in food. The only food item that we import today is edible oil. So the urgency is not there to increase the yield per acre. And our Prime Minister is saying that he wants to double the income of the farmers. Now, doubling the income means you have to increase their profit. And you can increase the profit both by increasing the income or by reducing the expenditure. And if I succeed in developing a farm-based technology which will show the farmers how to grow their own bacteria, and they start feeding these bacteria through drip irrigation or through ordinary irrigation to the plants, they don't need to buy fertilizer. They can produce their bacteria and give them. So their big expenditure of chemical fertilizers is reduced. So even if they do not get the maximum yield that they were getting with chemical fertilizers, the profitability will increase.
Hi. So first of all, thanks for watching the video. एंड आपने यहाँ तक वीडियो देखा है, विच मीन्स कि आपको वीडियो अच्छा लगा होगा। एंड हमारे ये पॉडकास्ट चालू करने का एक्चुअल रीज़न यही है कि हमारे कंट्री के सामने आजकल जितने भी प्रॉब्लम्स हैं, साइंस से रिलेटेड, टेक्नोलॉजी से रिलेटेड, बिजनेस, पॉलिटिक्स, एनवायरनमेंट, इन सारी चीज़ों से रिलेटेड जितने भी प्रॉब्लम्स है उनका डिस्कशन न्यूज़ चैनल्स पे हो रहा है, जहाँ पे मतलब हर कोई एक दूसरे के ऊपर चिल्ला रहा है और लाइक आपको अपना ओपिनियन 10 सेकेंड में रखना होता है। और जितने कॉम्प्लेक्स ये प्रॉब्लम्स हैं वो ऑलमोस्ट इम्पॉसिबल है कि आप इन इतने कॉम्प्लेक्स प्रॉब्लम्स को 10 सेकेंड में एक्सप्लेन कर सको। सो हम लोग ये एक प्लेटफॉर्म बनाना चाहते हैं जहाँ पे इन सारे प्रॉब्लम से रिलेटेड जो सब्जेक्ट एक्सपर्ट्स हैं वो अपना नॉलेज शेयर कर सकें, और उनको हम लोग एक प्रॉपर टाइम देना चाहते हैं ताकि उनकी एक्सपर्टीज़ वो अच्छे से प्रॉपरली एक्सप्लेन कर सकें उन प्रॉब्लम्स के ऊपर। सो ये बेसिकली एक एजुकेशनल प्लेटफॉर्म है जो हम लोग बना रहे हैं। तो अगर आप भी इस प्लेटफॉर्म का पार्ट बनना चाहते हो तो सब्सक्राइब टू आवर चैनल, बिकॉज हमारे लिए एक एक सब्सक्रिप्शन इंपॉर्टेंट है। बिकॉज जितने ज़्यादा सब्सक्रिप्शन हमारे पास होंगे उतने अच्छे गेस्ट हम लोग ला पाएंगे हमारे प्लेटफॉर्म के ऊपर। सो आई होप यू सब्सक्राइब द चैनल and help us build our community. So again, thanks for watching the video, and we'll meet you in our next video with one another new guest. So again, thanks and goodbye.